I quickly wanted to, and if you guys hear me, great, let me know that you can hear me. This is a welcome to all the new people in the Wise Fat Girls Run community. So I wanted to share a little bit about me and who I am and why we created this community. So compared to other communities, this is the goal for this community is to actually encourage, keep each other accountable, and of course, commit to running, walking, having a healthier lifestyle. So, and it's funny because I'm sure everyone's wondering, like, okay, why is it called FAT, right? Why is it F.A.T? So I'm really going to share the story as to how that came about. All my life, I have been athletic or an athlete or involved in sports in some capacity. I was a water polo coach in the Chicagoland area. I was a swim coach. I was a swimmer. I was a soccer player. I did cheerleading. I was very active. In my college years, I worked for the Chicago Park District, and I was a water polo coach and a swim coach. So I worked with adults, swim lessons, you name it. But never really have I ever seen myself as a runner. In fact, I was the forward. And when I played soccer, I was the forward. So all I knew was to sprint. And I knew to run. Hey, Karina, how are you? I knew how to run. But I didn't like it, right? So the reason why one day I went to a marathon, the Chicago Bank of America marathon in 2017, to go support someone. And I just saw the excitement, the energy, the people they were all having fun. It just looked so much fun. And something deep down inside me said, I want to do that. Again, I was not really a runner. I think before I did the marathon, I probably did the Warrior Dash. If you guys are familiar with, it's not active anymore. They stopped the Warrior Dash, but the Warrior Dash is like the Spartan runs, Spartan runs, the Mud Runner, if you guys are familiar with those runs. I've done obstacle course runs, but not an actual 5K of just running or 10K or whatever. So I said, I'm just going to do it. I'm just doing the marathon. Someone actually encouraged me, said, sign up, you'll figure out how to run the marathon. I was like, all right. And I was overweight. I was pre-diabetic at that point. I just recently got laid off within a year or two. So I was just putting on a lot of extra weight. I wasn't staying healthy. And finally I was like, I'm going to run the marathon. And as I was training for this marathon, my hashtag was Fat Girls Run the entire time. Fat Girls Run, Fat Girls Run. The reason why I use that is because I wanted women to understand that, hey, you can run and it doesn't matter what size. I had this misconception that runners were thin and of course, some runners are. And I had this misconception that they all looked very fit, and until I trained and ran the marathon and saw the diversity of the runners, meaning they're all different shapes and sizes, and I'm talking about these people are trained, right? Usually to run 26.2 miles, it's gonna take a lot of work, right? It's not just like, hey, I feel like running 26.2 miles. You have to train, and if not, you could get injured. For those that are in this community that are marathon runners, that have ran a marathon. Now, does this mean that I want everyone here to run a marathon? No, that's not the reason why I'm doing this video. What I want to do is I want to encourage women to start moving, right? If I can run a marathon, and I was over 200 pounds, I was 225, I started training. Of course, when I ran the marathon, I went down to 200. And, people looked at me and said, you're not running the marathon. I had a lot of family and friends that would say, she's not going to do it. She's not going to be able to do it. And that was actually my fuel and my fire to prove people wrong. So I want this group to be a form of accountability for women, and I want to provide, calendars and tips where, hey, if you're just trying to start, we have a variety of different type of runners and walkers here. So let's say you're just trying to start your journey, your health journey. Look, there's a calendar there. Go into the units. Any information on the calendars that we are following, because some of us are following actual calendars. Right now, some of us are training for the 5K, others are training for the 10K, and some are training for the half. I've even put together an actual run for the community. So not only are we doing accountability here, not only do we provide the training calendar and tips and resources, but now we have an actual run that you can look forward to get done, right? So like, here's one of the tricks that I've always learned. If you're trying to do anything, you need to put your money where your mouth is, right? And what do I mean by that? Sign up to some type of goal or some type of activity that's going to hold you accountable. So for example, we have the 5K. Sign up to the 5K. It's, I think, 35 or 39 bucks. I don't even remember. You get a medal and you get your bib. When you sign up for the next 3 weeks, you're going to purposely train to accomplish this 5K, right? And I'm talking to the beginners that are new to this. Now you're more advanced and you need something to hold you accountable. I know we have some marathon runners here that are planning to run the marathon, but they're going to do the half for Fat Girls Run as a way to be part of it, for it to be part of their training for the full marathon. So I want to present this to you as an opportunity, not only to hold yourself accountable, not only to run, right? Not only to like share. I want you guys to make this your group. Share what you're doing. If you're following the calendar, share how many miles you put in. If you have any questions for more experienced runners, put it in there, right? So that someone can answer. Like I said, go into the units. There's calendars there, there's resources there, there's articles there, and of course the information of our run on August 2nd is there. We are, what day is today? The 10th. So we have 3 more weeks until the 5K, 10K, and my cat behind me is scratching the door. I can hear her. She wants to come out. So my 5K, we have a 5K, a 10K, and a half marathon on August 2nd. Sign up to one. Use that as a way to hold yourself accountable. Use this group to continue to record your training, right? Record what you're doing. Use the community to hold yourself accountable to the training, right? And I hope that this encourages you, right? Fat does not mean that we're literally fat, all right? It's not that at all whatsoever. Fat means we are fearless, authentic, and tenacious. And this was the word that as I was training for the full marathon in 2018, I kept saying, Fat Girls Run. Not in the sense of, not trying to shame anyone that's overweight or bigger. It was to encourage women, right? I don't care what size you are. Like I said, if I started training at 225, anyone can train. And I've seen people that were women, especially that were bigger than me, running the marathon, but they trained. That's the reason. So, and I love running now. I love it. It's such a stress reliever. I have so many breakthroughs when I run, in the sense of my mindset. When I'm running, all these thoughts, and working out in general, right? It's a natural high for a lot of us. But I clear so many things. I process so many things as I run. It's a time for me to, get in tune with myself. And I'm faith-based, so I get in tune with God as well. So please, if you are new, make sure you get involved. Share your journey with us. Sign up. If it's your first time, trying to do a run, sign up to the 5K. We have a medal and we have a bib, and then we have goodies. If you guys want the shirts and you guys want the masks, take advantage of that, because I know there's a time frame where I have to order all that stuff and send it out. and as well as join us if you are in the local Chicagoland area. And I know there's people here that are from all over. It's not just Chicago here. Join us if you can on Sunday mornings at 5:30 in the morning at the lakefront. It is amazing. It's early because there's less people out there, and you can actually do a social distance run, and give each other enough space where you can feel comfortable running. But I love it, ladies. So take advantage of this, because this is only going to change your life. It's going to start the process of having a more health conscious life. It's going to start the process of enjoying just working out. And people always say, like, I hate running. I hate, I hate the feeling of running. Yeah, I was there too. That's why I was never a runner when I was younger. I was a sprinter. I was a forward when I used to play soccer. That's what I used to do. I was a swimmer. But I never considered myself a runner until I trained and ran the Chicago Bank of America Marathon in 2018. So just use me as an example when it comes to training. If you don't want to run it, just walk it. But get that started. Thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure I give the warm welcome to everyone. God bless you, and we will see you soon.